So this entire TV unit and the design of the house, they have approached in a very minimalistic way. So we have a L-shaped living sofa here. Our client himself is a very good photographer. All these frames and everything, the photos which he has captured, like on his own, we wanted to do something here. It's like kitchen come dining and a very sleek pooja unit, and also people can sit here. It's actually a L-shaped kitchen, but we have a breakfast come a small island counter, grinders, cooker, and all these things. The stamper unit fulfills their need. Sometimes the most problematic space is the undersink storage. So here what we have done is, you can see this neatly crafted holes for the ventilation to happen and no smell should be stuck inside. And they have a kid and all the toy storage and the little tiny stuffs. Whenever he wants to use this room, it's always easy for him to access. Master bedroom, we didn't do anything heavy behind the cot for, to have a heavy headboard or something. So we just played with the texture paint. So welcome back to Salman Surf after a very long time. So another beautiful house in ECR, Neelankarai, and our team has done, I hope, a fantastic job and the clients are really happy. So we are just going to see a walkthrough based on how we have done, how we have approached this house in terms of interior and the design aspects, along with the clients' mutual concepts, everything behind it. So here, the idea behind this entire house has been like, let's say this place is Neelankarai. So one of our lead designer has come out with an idea stating that it's always about white, grey, and all those shades in our previous project. So why not break something here new? So from the term Neelankarai, in Tamil, Neelam means blue, and Karai is mentioned or described about the sand, around the beach or something. So he wanted a tone with a combination of teal and the sand shade, which is again in a wooden shade or something. So this entire TV unit and the design of the house, they have approached in a very minimalistic way. So if you can see, a complete, very sleek TV unit with tinted glass for hiding all the cables and the set-top boxes and everything. So the entire teal blue shade is very well complemented along with the shade of the sand, which is like, we have done here. It's very light shade, but it doesn't give us a feeling of something is heavy or something. So we wanted it to be very calm, and whenever someone enters home, they should feel like, okay, there is not much of lot of things which is cluttering. So the entire space is will be seen like this even if we go to the other spaces. So apart from the TV unit, so we have a L-shaped living sofa here, and with a very good corner where they can have some combination of green or something, green spaces or planter boxes, and also they have a very nice view. So I think they are in the verge of creating a landscape where they can have a very good view. And this part is empty because one of our client is an artist, so she is working on something. She's a budding artist, so she's working on something that can really go well on this, something very personal. So it's not always about, we need to source from outside and have it here. So something personalized they wanted to do, so they are doing themselves. So it will be framed here. So this part is done. So let us head to, other sections of this entire residence. So they have inbuilt like elevator, which takes them up to the second floor, and they have a private terrace upstairs. So our scope mainly was the interior aspects of it, like the rooms, the bedrooms, the kitchens, dining space, and the living aspect. So we can either go in the lift or we could take the staircase. I prefer to take the staircase just to shed down some weight of my own self and also talk about how they have approached it in terms of the design. So while we go, our client himself is a very good photographer. All these frames and everything, the photos which he has captured, like on his own, we wanted to do something here. Instead of doing some other artwork or some other photographs, we wanted to place his own like creation. So this entire staircase will going up. You can see this frame, and also this light, like seeing the staircase. So yeah, it's diffuse. It's not very very heavy or something. Very light, and it just goes along well with it. So we are here in the first floor, and it's completely a private kitchen and a guest room. So the private kitchen, along with a sleek dining space, and while going along this passage, you have this neat vanity unit, for the guests, for us to use whenever we have food here or something like that. And this also, it's a very sleek unit with some charcoal panel on the top of the shutter. And just finished it, so it looks good. Like, it's a vanity unit where all the people can access. So we wanted to play with the little things, so we just happened to do. And the tiles part of it have been provided by the builder side. So let's go. This is the entire space. Like it's like kitchen come dining, and very sleek puja unit. And also people can sit here, like it's a seating space overlooking the outside view of this entire building. It's like, it's not cluttering or something. It's enough. It's spacious, and it also mostly the space have been well worked on by the client as well as our team. Everyone together have made this possible. So should I start with this puja unit, a very sleek modern unit, and they didn't want anything heavy. Like the minimalistic approach was always there. So with that, along with a very sleek tinted glass unit, and you would have seen even the TV unit, there were some curves. So mainly because of the nature inspired, like how you said, like the beaches and the ocean and something. So they have created wherever possible. They have created certain the curved surfaces to break some monotony of the rigid lines or the straight linear pattern. So they have done certain. So even the puja unit have a curve back panel, and also this unit have a slight curve. So again, a concrete texture finish, and the dining is a very sleek unit, but still people can sit here, and also they can be part of the discussion which is going on here. Let's go ahead with the modular kitchen. It's actually a L-shaped kitchen, but we have a breakfast come a small island counter, like one person can sit and have their breakfast. So it's that kind of island counter, and not a very big one, but it's a well utilized space. Like it's not very cluttered, or it's not very difficult to move around. So again, the concept of teal and the the sand shade is again used here also, and I love this terrazzo backsplash tile, which is the Darrow tiles have been done. So here mostly we have created all the essential needs, like what all they'll be using in the kitchen, and again for all the grinders, cooker, and all these things, the stamper unit fulfills their need. And instead of a fully functional tall unit, we have a partition in such a way where their pantry storage goes here, and they have like extra hidden storage for the oven. And because they don't use it often, so they wanted it to be like that. Instead of open, they wanted everything concealed. So we have placed the microwave such way, so whenever they need, they can open, they can use it, and they can rest it down. So this island counter is not just for eating breakfast, or it's not a dummy unit. So it has tandem drawers to store the necessary crockery wares and everything. And they do have their onion thali baskets here itself. Instead of using it on the storage units, like sometimes it will be open where the onion basket is there. So they wanted everything to be fully closed here, so they have used this island counter here. And again, you have this multi-use kitchen wash basin with you can actually use it like however flexible you can. So sometimes the most problematic space is the undersink storage. So here what we have done is, you can see this neatly crafted holes for the ventilation to happen, and no smell should be stuck inside. So we have created with all those aspects where the plumbing line and everything goes inside very neatly, so no issues of water clogging, anything happens. And then even the sink part is very neatly sealed and along the corners and everything, and it has placed so that no water leakage can happen on the sides or anything goes inside and damages the the rest of it or something. So this is how it has done. And I think mostly the entire kitchen has been made in a way where the client will be very flexible to use the entire each nook and corners of the space with respect to the upper cabinets or as well as the lower cabinets. And actually one more important aspect is this was a semi-modular kitchen previously, and they gave the freedom to break the entire thing down and create a 100% modular kitchen, so that a lot of accessories and the new age accessories, everything which is very useful, all those things can be incorporated. So yeah, so let's head out to the master bedroom and the work from home spaces. So we are at the second floor, and here we have a common space which separates the master bedroom and the study room, the work from home stuff. So here they have created a collage or a panel with entirely mirror. So it looks like a slight European touch with the beading and everything. So we are in the study room. Since we spoke about the concept behind this, like the teal and the sand shade, the client was particular about having some nature inspired like green instead of the teal. So we thought, okay, a beach has everything, right? Like sometimes there is a green space and the sand and then water. So she just wanted, okay, why can't we have this kind of green instead of blue? There is already blue everywhere, so we'll have some shades of green. So this is the idea behind it, but again complemented well with the sand shades of the open cabinets, the tabletop and everything. So it has also the mini library here with fluted glass shutters, and it's very easy to access with whatever they want. So all these three mostly satisfies that, and they have a kid and all the toy storage and the little tiny stuffs. Whenever he wants to use this room, it's always easy for him to access. It doesn't break his any of his own way of using it. So it purposes both the people who can work and also can play and can also study. So this is done. So let's go to the master bedroom segment. So master bedroom, we didn't do anything heavy behind the cot for, to have a heavy headboard or something. So we just played with the texture paints and a very minimal charcoal panel on one of the sides. So just don't want to have something like a very heavy headboard with patterns or something. So that is about it. And mostly you can see, as I said earlier, I love the cozy feel of this space. So the wardrobe, they didn't want to go for the teal element here. They have gone to the go-to shade, which is the light grey finish and with the rose gold handles here. And then apart from wardrobe, they have the storage even on the entire ground level, so they can stuff a lot of things inside. And again, a kind of arch element which we have been seeing throughout the house, from the living room to the dining space and even the bedroom. This space is just a corner, like you can just sit here and you can read a book, or you can enjoy the view, something like that. So instead of having mostly this space could have been a wardrobe itself, but they said no, let us have a small open unit where we can sit, or sometimes have our own space or something like that. And actually the main reason for not going with the entire wardrobe unit is there, since it's already is bigger enough there. They thought, because they have already a walking wardrobe here. So walking wardrobe, again they have the dresser unit with the very the curved mirror, and their all their products, beauty products, their perfumes, everything goes well. And another walking like a two-shutter wardrobe here, like with all their necessary things, and their drawer units where the necessary washrooms, the towels and everything that goes well along with this unit. So this is also the open unit where they can hang things, their towels, their handbags, a lot of things have been here, even the kids' toys here. So this is about it. This entire home, carefully designed to be very minimalistic, not to involve very heavy stuffs, like to go for panels, a lot of spaces. Why to give an open space to this? Instead we can close it and have the entire space. It's not like that, but it was mostly about having to take some risk to create those little kind of pockets where we can use in our daily life. So that is the main reason. So I didn't speak a lot of things about the ceiling and the lightings which we have done here. Mostly we didn't go for any that heavy surface light or hanging light. Instead, since there was a minimalistic approach, we made sure we need light, enough light, but not like very heavy, bigger squares or circles. Instead, we chose the right amount of light, right amount of light models which was available in the current trend. So there is track lights wherever necessary, and there is diffuse light the entire space. So this is all about the master bedroom. We have come to the end of this walkthrough of a beautiful villa. It's a 3 BHK villa, and we are very happy to be associated with this. The client are really happy, and they are like, it's a bigger blessing when we say the client gave us a lot of freedom in design, and along with our design team and everyone have really contributed to make sure their home has come like how they really wanted. So the entire output and everything, it is thoroughly given a lot of importance to it, and very happy to have finally handed it over to our esteemed clients. And also a lot of efforts goes to our project execution team as well. So see you in our next walkthrough video, a villa or an apartment. So yeah.